This is the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week pregame show, sponsored by B&R Wholesale Tire and Pebblestone Flooring.
No one takes a break tonight. We get after them for 4 quarters. You take what you want. It's your time. Game on day, game on day, game on day, game on day. We can't be beat. Won't be beat. Won't be beat. Go get it done, baby. Come on.
Hi again, everybody. We have reached week 8 of the high school football season tonight. We shine the spotlight on the MVAC Western Reserve playing host to Lowellville in the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week. Hi again, everybody. Chad Prispinski alongside Ryan Allison. Both the Rockets and Blue Devils have their sights set on week number 11.
Yeah, both are in the postseason mix right now, so a win tonight would certainly help that cause.
Let's take a look at tonight's matchup notes. This has been a very one-sided series with Western Reserve riding a 13-game win streak against Lowellville.
Yeah, the Blue Devils have averaged nearly 43 points per game during that stretch. Lowellville's last win head-to-head all the way back in 2005 back in Berlin Center.
Lowellville enters week 8 with plenty of confidence. Following a 22-14 win over Jackson Milton last Friday, Sean Lengel rushed for 137 yards in the win. Vinny Kaser scored a pair of touchdowns for the Rockets in that victory. Following that win, Lowellville now 6-1 overall on the season.
Yeah, the Rockets off to their best start in 17 years, and they enter this week's action riding a 3-game winning streak.
If the playoffs began today, the Rockets would qualify. They're currently ranked 7th in Division 7, Region 25. The bell cow for the Lowellville offense is senior running back Vinny Kaser.
He does it all for the Rockets, a two-way starter, their leader out of the backfield, in fact, a leader since his freshman year. He brings great vision and power to the field and makes a habit of breaking tackles. Lowellville head coach Doug Velasquez says he rarely gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage thanks to that strength.
He emulates former NFL running back Marshawn Lynch. He finds the hole and takes out whoever is in his way. He's also a tremendous tackler on the defensive side of the ball at linebacker. Possessing a strong nose for the ball, he certainly has the attention of the Blue Devils.
You know, he's a guy that I think they rally around. He's an older guy, and the kids want to play for him, and he performs. So he's one of the guys you have to stop.
He's a real big, strong guy. He doesn't go down really on the first tackle, so you just got to wrap up. He breaks tackles well and plays hard on both sides of the ball.
When we come back, we'll turn our attention to Western Reserve. The Blue Devils are absolutely red hot, seeking a 7th straight win. We'll hear from the Blue Devils coming up next. You're watching the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week.
You're watching the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week pregame show.
And welcome back as the countdown to kickoff continues. Let's now turn our attention to Western Reserve, a team that missed the playoffs last year but is poised to get back to week 11 this fall.
Yeah, head coach Andy Haig has some big goals to accomplish this year, and that all starts with a win over Lowellville tonight.
The Blue Devils enter this week's action with plenty of confidence. They shut out Waterloo last Thursday, 48-0. Nick Kavulis threw a pair of touchdown passes in the win. Todd Henning rushed for 87 yards, and the Reserve defense forced a total of 3 turnovers. The Blue Devils enter week 8 with a record of 6-1. They're riding that 6-game win streak.
But if the playoffs started today, Reserve would barely miss the cut. They're 9th in Division 6, Region 21 in the latest computer rankings, but they can light up the scoreboard, averaging just under 40 points per game.
In the center of all of that scoring success is Big 22 contender Todd Henning.
Head coach Andy Haig calls him the ultimate competitor, one of the best he's coached during his time at Reserve. He's a team guy, makes electric plays as the Blue Devils' leading rusher and receiver.
He prides himself on his speed and his ability to juke out defenders. He models his game after Juju Smith-Schuster of the Steelers. The Rockets will have their focus fixed on him as they look to pick up a signature win.
He's got a knack for scoring. I mean, he can see, the hole or the blocking and set it up, and he's got quick bursts. So, he's a fast kid.
Be the first time, and I don't know how long since we beat Reserve. Not even to mention the effect it would have on us playoff-wise, but it'd just be a huge win, especially to be 7-1 after this. It'd be awesome.
Which brings us to our keys to the game. Set the tone. Lowellville is looking to get off to a good start, moving the ball and getting stops, especially early on.
Secondly, hit it off. Western Reserve prides itself on being a hard-hitting team. They'll look to continue that trend tonight. And finally, make a move in the MVAC. Both teams looking to remain in the mix with Springfield for that league title. A win tonight would certainly help the cause.
It will be a playoff-like feel on high school football's biggest stage.
That's the one thing we wanted to do as a program, is be a talk in the town. And to be game of the week with, WKBN is huge for us and huge for the community, big for the school. You know, we want to go out there and we want to put on a show for everybody and show our town, well.
We've been on Game of the Week, almost every year at least, you know what I mean? And it's an honor to be out there to be able to showcase your kids regionally. And, I just want to first say that.
So the spotlight is shining brightly on high school football's biggest stage. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Lowellville and Western Reserve face off next in Week 8 of the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week.